So today's recipe is Char Siu, which is called Char Siu, which is my signature dish here in Calcutta. So we are doing it in two versions. One is in pork and another one is in chicken. For pork, we are using the pork belly. Okay, why I'm choosing pork belly is because it contains fats. And for chicken, I would recommend using only thigh with the skin on. Because with the skin, it tastes better. Otherwise, like the meat is going to be too dry. So Char Siu is something that previously, back then, like my mom, they don't use oven. So they used to do big batches, like in a wok. Yeah. They just cook them with the cover. I think back then also it's not that hot like in today's like time. The extra Char Siu, my mom always like used to make it like for us like during breakfast in the sandwich form, or in the stir fry it like with the noodles, like we can take it like for tiffin. Our tiffin used to be very interesting, trust me. And whoever is watching, my friends, whoever used to steal our tiffin, you'll remember the Char Siu. Even like during my daughter's time also, the tiffin I prepare for her, like her friends, they love her tiffin. Her tiffin will be gone and she used to be furious. Who ate my tiffin? The main ingredients for the marinade is the 5-spice powder, which is easily available in the market. What is Chinese 5-spice? It's the packet 5-spice, which is easily available in the market. Like I have to describe what is Chinese 5-spice. I don't know what is there. Even in new market, is written 5-spice powder, like in a jar. Like I don't know what they use it. Like even like from my childhood days also, this thing is always like available. Not so much because we are using only a kilo. Okay. And we need the hoisin sauce, the oyster sauce, the common normal soy sauce, Char Siu salt is like to help to thicken the marinade. During like my childhood days, like at home, how my mom used to do it was just using the ingredients without the likimki sauce. It worked perfectly, but obviously the marinades is going to be like very thin. We need to like thicken it with the cornstarch slurry. For any like preserved meat, we always use wine. Usually at home we use a rice wine, but today we are using the Shaoxing wine. And sesame oil we use, it kills off the porky smell from the pork. It adds to the aroma. And we need to add sugar. The preferred choice is the brown sugar, but today we had used the refined sugar. And the main ingredients, like which people are usually like are concerned, is the color of the Char Siu. Okay. What I use is the red rice yeast, which in Chinese we call kyuk. Okay. I think right now it's available in the market also in the Chinese grocery, place. This red rice yeast gives the red tint to the Char Siu. Okay? This is basically for the color. As you marinate them, the color doesn't come. But when you like keep them, like after 24 hours, the color gradually like develops. And it gives nice red color to the meat. We have used the pepper also. And you must have noticed, like I have not used salt at all in the marinating part. The saltiness will come out from the soy sauce, the oyster sauce, that we are using. So it's totally like, like you don't have to use the salt at all. We mix them well and then we massage it on the chicken and the pork. Okay. So this is all you need, but this is a very good pork belly, see? This is what I want. What I got today is a very good piece of like pork belly. It is joined, it is not separated. Some pork belly, like they are not joined. Like when you touch it, it spreads. It is fully joined. It looks nice. Look at this. Okay, and it's going to taste wonderful. Beautiful, right? So like after buying the pork, first thing we do is like we wash them with maida. Then you are giving the pork belly a shower. We wash them thoroughly under the water till the water becomes clear. It helps to remove the heavy like porky smell from the pork.
Do you want to do the plucking here or at the
No, under the running water. Deboning part. Okay, today like, do I mention you? What y'all got was the whole chicken. Because normally like what I get from a chicken wala is like everything is being like separated. Today what we got is the whole chicken, and I'll be using only the thigh of the chicken. Did you take the picture of the thumb that they will see? Oh, y'all took the picture of the thumb. Okay, so my husband got me this fake thumb thing that I can work on the chicken or like to clean any like impurities like from the protein. It helps to remove even the smallest like ingrowths from the skin of the chicken. For any marination like which is to be done, you always have to pat dry the meat. Because if there's any like moisture or excess water in it, the marination like will not work on it. Usually you like to work on chicken thigh because it's more juicier. Yeah. I don't like to use breast meat. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do 4. After we pat dry the pork, we trim out all the excess chewy parts. So now we cut them into 4 parts, and with the pork belly, usually in the Char Siu, we don't require the skin. So we need to remove the skin. See, nice? Beautiful. And with the use of that skewer, I tie them with the help of rubber band, and we are going to prick some holes on that pork belly.
Okay, cool.
So like when we marinate them, it can like the marinades can seep through it properly, and the pork is going to taste delicious after that. Okay, let's put it in a Ziploc. And then we transfer them in an airtight container, and we keep them safe in the freezer. You're having it like that, like 24 hours, it's just like in the upper shelves will do. You don't have to put them in the freezer. These things are always like kept. We always have them in our fridge. So on the days like when we are busy or we don't know what to eat, this thing comes in handy, and it's fast.
They say the camera adds 10 pounds, so there are two cameras.
So you're going to be asking us questions?
Just like begin by introducing yourselves.
Something very short. Something very short.
So,
Okay, let's try. Hi, everybody. I'm Jessie. I am an Indian Chinese born in this vibrant city of Calcutta. Sitting beside me is my husband.
hi, I'm Peter.
Together, we run the home kitchen by the name Jessie Yung. We started with 5 items, which is obviously my signature, the Char Siu, the luro, the tantan mian, the lo mian, and the Hainanese chicken. Just those 5 items. On our first day, we have put up in the social media that we are starting. We don't know how to play Instagram.
Yeah.
So it was fully
Done by my
being
daughter.
like done by my daughter. Basically, Peter, he took charge of the marketing stuff, making the noodles,
The
making
packaging.
the rice. My daughter was the one handling the phone with the orders and the payments. I was with the prep work.
That was really crazy when we came out with just 5 items.
Yeah.
And on the very first day, we received an order.
Yeah.
So it was like we had a break for so long from the restaurant. So we were all panicking. Like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to pack this? And how are we going to send this out?
After we got married, my parents had opened up a restaurant. Namkeen was owned by my parents, and I used to help out. That's why you have noticed there's an item called Namkeen chicken. That is one item that I created like in my father's business, Namkeen. It's fun working in the kitchen alongside with my mom. That's when I have like learned a lot of things from her. Before we cook the Char Siu, we always have to take them out from the freezer and put it in the desktop or counter and let it come to a room temperature before we actually work on it in an oven, so that we can calculate the timing like better.
Okay.
So when the meat is cooking in the oven, okay, without wasting time, we are going to like work on the glazing part. Today we are using the rock sugar. Any sugar you can use, like even the refined sugar or the brown sugar you can use. And I have added a little bit of water, a little bit of oil. And towards the end, I have just used a little bit of lemon.
Just for basting.
Okay, so with the leftover marinade, we don't like discard them. We heat them in the microwave for just 2 minutes because we are going to utilize this sauce, the extra sauce from the marinade for basting.
2 minutes. Okay. 2 minutes. 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 2 minutes.
Why we are doing basting is it helps to retain the moisture of the meat.
Tell me that you're done. Then I will stop.
Done.
I'm just doing it for your video's sake. Normally, I just brush 1, 2 times and
It's
over.
done.
Yeah, I'm just doing it. It's too dramatic. It's too dramatic.
10 minutes. Towards the end, when the Char Siu pork is almost like done, the last 2 minutes is very important. That's when we do the glazing part. With the help of the silicone brush. Okay, we just glaze them and just like with a high heat, 200, okay, just for 2 minutes, and the wonderful color of the glazing pork will come out. This is the step I think which is very important for me. It should look good and it should taste good. The Char Siu itself is red in color, so like you can always use any greens of your choice, the lettuce, or you can use the bok choy or any seasonal veg, or we can use it like with cucumber, so that we will not only be eating meat and meat and meat, we can balance it out well along with some vegetables. And this item is very versatile. You can have it with the plain rice or with noodles or in a sandwich or in any like wrap. And today we have in the form of fan tuan.
Yeah. Satoshi, don't take everything. You can play with what you do. This is like what people carry, you know, like Japanese people, Taiwanese people, like they take all this like for tiffin. You can put anything that you want. Just try it. Yeah. They just wrap it like this. Show it.